Hello and welcome to another MMS sponsor video. Today we are joined by MMS Platinum sponsor Veeam, and today I'm joined by Michael Stafford. Hey Michael, before we talk a little bit about Veeam, could you just please quickly introduce yourself and your role over at Veeam?
Sure thing. My name is Mike Stafford. I'm a solutions architect with Veeam. Specifically, I work with the System Center products at Veeam. So we work with operations managers specifically to allow you to do advanced monitoring of your virtual environments. That's both Hyper-V and VMware. So what we're able to do is we're actually bring all of the virtualization data into System Center to where I can then use the different parts of System Center to better manage and monitor my virtual environments.
Cool. All right. Well, that gives us probably a little bit of a hint of some of the things Veeam will be bringing to the table over at MMS. But let's just talk about Veeam itself. Now, I know probably a lot of us on the phone, or a lot of us here, we've heard a lot about Veeam, either at various conferences. We may use some of their products. I know they always have a really cool booth at a lot of conferences like TechEd and MMS in years past. Could you just give us the quick rundown about what Veeam does? And then if you could talk a little bit more in detail about anything that that people going to MMS may find appealing, anything that they might be interested in.
Absolutely. So what Veeam does is we are a virtualization products company. So essentially what we do is what we're most known for is our flagship product, which is Veeam Backup and Replication, which has just been rebranded to the Veeam Availability Suite. And what that is that's best-in-class backup and replication software for virtual environments, both for Hyper-V and for VMware. We also do monitoring management. So specifically, the piece that I'm going to be working with, and what we're going to be talking about, is the management of virtual environments through System Center. So what we have is we have a management pack for System Center, again, which allows me to monitor and manage all aspects of the virtual environment. So between those two products, it's really about making sure that your virtual environment is backed up and protected, and make sure that it's running smooth through management.
Okay, great. So Michael, this year at MMS, you're going to be actually giving a presentation as well. Would you care to tell us a little bit about your presentation titled Winning at Virtualization Management with System Center?
Absolutely. So one of the things that we run across more often than not is folks believe that their virtual environment is healthy. They believe that everything's tuned and running correctly. And really the big question here is that true? I heard a comment once that virtual machines are free, just like a puppy, and that really is kind of a good way of looking at it. So what we're going to talk about in the session is we're going to talk about System Center specifically. We're going to talk about best practice for monitoring virtual environments. We're going to talk about different ways that you can take advantage of the functions built into System Center to allow me to better monitor my environment, better plan capacity, advanced reporting, advanced dashboards, to basically do all the things to really have it be all things for all people with regard to monitoring and management of my virtual environment. We're going to talk about not only using the operations manager to pull in the data, we're going to talk about how this plugs in and how we can effectively use System Center with the Veeam management pack, of course, for monitoring, advanced monitoring of Hyper-V, advanced monitoring of VMware. We're going to talk about integration with other pieces of the suite. And we're going to talk about different ways that as an IT organization, you can take advantage of what you already own in System Center to really raise the game with regard to virtualization management, and be able to provide the services and the different dashboards and the different and better provide information for everybody from the guy who's working at the administration level of the virtual environment all the way up to the CIO, different things that they're going to be looking at, and different things not only that they're wanting, but we're also going to talk about as well things that my other customers have done and they've done with great success. So it's really going to be an overlay of, all right, here's what you've got, here's what you can be doing, and let's talk about what the gap is and what you need to do to get there with regard to advanced monitoring and advanced management of virtual environments.
Right. Okay. That sounds like a pretty interesting session. So let's talk a little bit about Veeam's more of Veeam's presence at the conference. So Veeam is a platinum sponsor this year. Are they going to have a booth? Is there anything like that where people can actually come and check out some of Veeam's products? Maybe talk to someone if they have questions?
Absolutely. So we're going to have several different subject matter experts, and I'll be working the booth periodically. So I'll be there talking
Okay.
about obviously the VMware, the VMware and Hyper-V monitoring. But we're also going to have a couple of our backup experts as well. So we're going to be able to demo on premise at our booth. We're going to be able to demo the backup and replication suite, the availability suite. And we're also going to be able to demo the management pack as well. And also, as part of that, we're going to be giving away some prizes. I'm not really sure what they are yet, but usually we do a pretty good job of those. And again, we'll have a bunch of folks at the booth be able to answer any questions.
Hey, that's great. Make sure to say hi to Mike and the Veeam guys if you're over at MMS this year. So, besides actually stopping by in person over at the conference, how can people find out about Veeam's other products and services online? Where should people go to find out more?
So where they're going to want to go is they're going to want to go to www.veeam.com, and right from the webpage there, you'll be able to get links to all of our different products, contact information for your different various local teams, and should answer any questions that anyone has.
All right. Great. Well, hey, Michael, thanks a lot for joining us today. And again, I just want to thank Veeam for being a platinum sponsor of this year's MMS. That really means a lot. And I'm sure the community really appreciates your help allowing us to put this conference together. So, Michael, I think that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank you for joining us and telling us a little bit about Veeam and your session. We're really looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. It's been my pleasure.